Welcome to Starwatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Have you ever seen half of the Chinese entertainment industry rally behind one actress? All at once? When Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, two of the most in-demand stars of their generation, publicly supported Li Qin's brand new drama A Smile and a Song, the internet exploded. Fans were stunned. Was this friendship, strategy, or something deeper? Today, we'll uncover the unexpected story behind this wave of support and what it tells us about sincerity, respect, and endurance in a world built on fame. When Li Qin launched the promotion for her latest drama A Smile and a Song on the 7th of October, she expected a quiet start. Perhaps a few reposts from close friends, the usual publicity that comes with any new release. What she did not expect was an avalanche of support that would sweep across the entire Chinese entertainment industry within a matter of hours. It began almost softly, like the opening notes of a song. Wang Yibo, known for his calm and measured presence, was among the first to share the post. Then Xiao Zhan followed, accompanied by Gong Jun, Zhang Wanyi, Guan Xiaodong, and a long list of A-list actors whose names rarely appear together outside an award ceremony. Before the day had ended, the hashtag Li Qin's friends in the circle dominated social media trends, amassing millions of views. What made this moment extraordinary was not just the number of celebrities who joined in, but the nature of their gesture. There were no brand collaborations, no sponsorship tags, no promotional obligations. Each post carried a tone of genuine warmth, a rare sincerity that cut through the noise of the entertainment world. It felt less like a marketing campaign and more like a tribute to one woman's quiet influence. For years, Li Qin had been known as one of the industry's most discreet figures. She seldom attended flashy parties, rarely commented on rumors, and preferred to let her performances speak for her. Many younger actors described her as a silent mentor, someone who guided not through speeches but through example. When she finally decided to step into the spotlight to promote her work, the response was overwhelming because it came from a place of respect, not convenience. Observers were quick to notice how unusual this was in a business where alliances often depend on contracts rather than friendship. Yet here was a collective gesture of goodwill, an organic wave of affection that could not be orchestrated. It was as though the industry itself paused to acknowledge the value of kindness, discipline, and authenticity. In that single day, Li Qin's campaign became more than a publicity event. It became a symbol of how genuine connections, patiently built over years of dedication, can still move hearts in an age dominated by strategy and self-promotion. 17 years can feel like an eternity in the entertainment industry, where fame rises and fades in the blink of an eye. Yet for Li Qin, those 17 years have been a long, deliberate climb built on discipline, humility, and quiet persistence. She entered the industry as a young actress with no powerful background, no scandal to draw attention, and no shortcuts to success. Instead, she chose the slower road, the one paved with long nights on set, countless rehearsals, and performances that demanded emotional honesty rather than spectacle. Over time, she became known not for her headlines, but for the subtlety of her craft and the integrity of her presence. While many of her peers sought quick recognition, Li Qin seemed to understand something deeper, that longevity is born from patience, and respect is earned in silence. Each role she accepted, from her early work in White Deer Plain to the more mature portrayals in The Road of Life, carried traces of her growth, tiny fragments of herself woven into each character. Critics often describe her as transparent, not because she lacks personality, but because she allows audiences to see straight through to the truth of the story. Throughout those years, she learned that success is not a single moment of glory, but a collection of quiet victories, learning from rejection, choosing grace over pride, and staying gentle even when the industry turns harsh. Directors have praised her unwavering professionalism, her punctuality, and her ability to listen more than she speaks. Co-stars, from newcomers to veterans, often recall how she creates calm on set, anchoring the chaos with quiet confidence. Behind that serenity, however, lies extraordinary resilience. The entertainment world can be unkind to those who refuse to chase attention. Yet Li Qin's quiet perseverance has outlasted every trend. She has shown that humility does not mean weakness and that authenticity can be far more powerful than ambition. Her 17-year journey is not just the story of an actress who survived the volatility of fame. It is the story of a woman who chose to build her legacy on respect, kindness, and the belief that real success, like real artistry, does not need to shout to be heard. When Li Qin and Wang Yibo first worked together on the Windchaser, few could have predicted how their collaboration would evolve into a quiet but meaningful bond built on mutual respect. At that time, Wang Yibo was still carrying the weight of a label that clung to him, the so-called expressionless idol, a title unfairly used to dismiss his craft. Yet when director Yao Xiaofeng cast him in the role of Wei Ruolai, a young man trapped between loyalty and survival, something within him began to shift. Li Qin was there to witness that transformation up close. She saw not the celebrity often seen by fans, but an artist searching for truth, someone determined to earn recognition not through fame but through effort. Their time on set revealed two contrasting yet complementary energies: Wang Yibo's quiet intensity and Li Qin's calm maturity. She, already a seasoned performer, brought stability and depth to every shared scene, while he brought an unfiltered rawness that reignited a spark even in her seasoned rhythm. Those who watched them act together described an unspoken understanding between the two, a rhythm that required no words, only trust. Off camera, their relationship remained grounded in professionalism. There were no exaggerated gestures of friendship, only the kind of mutual acknowledgement that true artists reserve for one another. Director Yao later recalled his first impression of Wang Yibo. The young actor sat in silence, hands on his knees, listening attentively to every word. When addressed, he stood up immediately, humble and direct, his focus unwavering. That quiet discipline mirrored what Li Qin had practiced for years. It was perhaps why they connected so effortlessly. On screen, the pain in Wei Ruolai's eyes found an anchor in Xin Jinjin's strength, creating a balance of vulnerability and resilience that audiences found profoundly moving. For both actors, the Windchaser became more than a drama, it was a turning point. Wang Yibo shed his reputation as a beautiful face, revealing the substance beneath the surface, while Li Qin reminded the industry that mastery lies in empathy. Their bond was never loud, never exaggerated, but it endured in the most authentic way, as two artists who recognized in each other the same quiet fire to create something honest, something that would outlast fame itself. In The Windchaser, Li Qin's portrayal of Xin Jinjin, a noblewoman turned secret agent, became one of her finest performances. There's a 4-minute crying scene that critics still reference today. She hides behind a smile, pretending to consult a fortune teller, but her eyes reveal unbearable loss. No music, no exaggeration, just raw human emotion. That scene circulated among actors' chat groups as an example of pure acting craft. So when a smile and a song was announced, her colleagues knew. This wasn't hype. It was another masterpiece in the making. Li Qin and Xiao Zhan share a history that goes back to Fight's Break Sphere, 2017. Since then, they've co-starred in Joy of Life, The Wolf, Jade Dynasty, and The Sea of Dreams. Their on-screen chemistry as Xiao Chunsheng and Tong Xiaomei captured millions of hearts. Behind the scenes, they respected each other's work ethics. So Xiao Zhan's support for her new drama felt natural, an unspoken recognition between two artists who grew together. In a business full of temporary alliances, theirs stands out as genuine. For the first time in 17 years, Li Qin allowed herself to ask for support, and the entire circle answered. This isn't just entertainment news. It's a reminder that kindness, humility, and professionalism still matter. Her story defies the myth that success only comes through power or money. Instead, it proves that sincerity is the strongest currency in human relationships. Fans who once followed for celebrity gossip stayed to witness something even rarer: genuine respect in showbiz. In an industry often clouded by competition, Li Qin's story shines like quiet sunlight, steady, warm, and real. When she smiled and sang, the world listened. And when she asked for support, true friends answered. Perhaps that's the real meaning of a smile and a song, a harmony between talent and heart. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Nine Dragon channel. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories from the world of Asian cinema and beyond. Thank you for watching, and remember, sincerity never goes out of style. See you in the next video.